Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's Glowing Cabbage back for another video. I really struck it rich, not on vinyl, but on CDs at a local store here. Who they really price their CDs low. I feel they're low, and I went in there. And you never really know what they're gonna have. A lot of times they have brand new CDs, like brand new, and they only price them at $3, $2, $4 sometimes, which I think is a pretty fair price. I don't know about y'all, excuse me, in the VC, but I've been buying CDs quite a bit lately just because they're so bloody cheap. They're going out, you know, and that's a great thing, I think. Actually, it's funny, my wife and I went to look, we test drove a car today, and the guy that was, helping us out said basically that CD players in the next 4 or 5 years are not going to come with new cars because they're phasing them out. So anyway, that just gives you a little example about that, about CDs and the extinction of CDs. But I don't have too much against CDs. I love vinyl. Don't get me wrong. You know, everybody does love vinyl. We're in the vinyl community, not the CD community. But anyways, I'm gonna share some vinyl from this artist that I wanted to explore. And there's no better way to explore it than the deal that I got. And by the way, I know this is probably loud. It's the story of my life, but I'm gonna turn it on and now it stops. I was gonna turn it down and now it stops. So hopefully something. Well, no, whatever. I don't care. So this is the CD that Big Star 1000 sent me just today. One-Eyed Soul Mushroom Head Volume 1. I will be playing this on my radio show. So a krautrock sampler compiled by Big Star 1000, and we're listening to, I believe, track 3 now. So we got Can, Amandul, and now we're listening to Faust. Just a second starts like that. So there's the track listing. So thanks so much, Fred, man. I'm really digging this, and I've got a few krautrock kind of records or whatever and CDs. But I really wanted to get, you know, a good compendium of, I don't know what the word is, compendium, of krautrock music, and you really set me up, man, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But the artist that I'm talking about, now it's already 3 minutes in, and I get but the artist I'm talking about that I picked up all these CDs from, I must have picked up probably 20, maybe 25 CDs from one artist, and that's not even a quarter of what this artist has released. And his name is John Zorn. John Zorn is a multi-instrumentalist from New York City who's primarily a saxophonist, but he was involved with the Golden Palominos, and he has pretty much touched every single genre in as far as music. You got klezmer, you got heavy shit. I mean, so heavy that I've never heard anything heavier, and I know that Lazarus, you would love this shit, and I know probably Cool Ranch Dressing, you probably already know about it, and Frank in Quebec, you'd probably really like it too. But well, I mean, some of his heavy stuff is really heavy, and it sounds like almost like music that demons on acid would make or something. I don't know. Anyway. So I'm gonna go through these, and I'm just gonna go through them quickly. I've listened to a couple of them, but there's so many of them, and they're like who, I forget who it was that was talking about classical music, and that you really have to take the time to listen to classical music. It's the fella from New York. I'm sorry, I forget your username, but great videos. And he said you really have to take your time with classical music. Well, it's the same with this, because this is kind of classical music. So I haven't really listened to a lot of it, but anyways, so I'm going to show you some, and I'll show the insides too. I'll try to get less glare here. I'll try to move maybe that's a little better. I don't know. Naked City, John Zorn, on Elektra and Nonsuch, and it's just got the wackiest. Well, for one, like look at that, right? Sorry. Like a murder from 1950s. And then like just the outlandish artwork, and almost all of his artwork is like this. But Naked City on CD. I have not listened to this one yet, but I'm pretty stoked on it. So I guess this would be like an artist video, basically. So I'm showcasing just John Zorn and John Zorn related side projects too. So this one here is Naked City Torture Garden, Leng Che. I think it was a, I have a lamp like very close to the computer, so. But this is it a double CD? Yeah, a double CD with all kinds of just wacky art. I don't even know if I should show it, it's that wacky. Probably get like the YouTube police showing up at my door or whatever, but it is wacky, believe me. I can show you that, I guess. But anyways, double CD, Torture Garden. I can just imagine if this is anything like some of the other heavy stuff I've heard. Weird Little Boy, which is another sort of side project of his. I read online, this was only $4 too. These are all brand new, literally. They just had this cellophane taken off kind of thing. And there's quite an extensive booklet with this one. I don't know how to show it properly. And there's artwork on every single right-hand side, so it's pretty neat. There's another example there. So, Weird Little Boy. It's on Jazzrack, which is a Japanese label. I read online too that John Zorn has his own Japanese-based label. So, and this is the one that I did listen to. Not all of it. It's I think it's a 4 CD set. 3 CD set, no? 4 CD set, and it's called Collected Works, and it's the band that he did called Painkiller. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just nuts. I can't even explain how heavy this shit is, man. And they all come with really nice, lavish artwork, like really, really cool stuff. Sometimes quite evil. This is pretty neat. Check it out, the way this folds in. Like, it folds in so that it's the same on both sides, but there's a little flap at the beginning of it, so it only goes this far. Sorry. Anyway, I feel like I'm being frantic here trying to show all these. I know I have so many and I don't want it to be too long, but alright, so there's that one. Then there's 1999 Masada, live in Mittelheim. Masada was sort of I read up on this just a bit, and I think it was Masada, or was it... There's a little game that he plays with... I know, Derek, you've talked about it, but there's a little game that he plays with, other musicians where there's no real rules, but there's a loose framework, and they play it live, and every time they play it live, it's completely different. And this is Masada live in Mittelheim. Some artwork, just beautiful artwork too. Like, and there's the track listing. Pretty neat. Mike Patton, I believe, is also the guy who's in Faith No More and Mr. Bungle. Is part of this side project called Painkiller. Okay, all right. So next we've got Nani Nani, and funny because like I told you earlier, Bill Laswell has a Japanese company where he releases his records, and when he does that, he goes by the name of Dokoboko Hajime. And so he made up a kind of a Japanese name for himself. And this is Nani Nani. Yeah. I guess it's, I don't know, man. I wish I knew more about this artist, but I get a feeling I'm about to. So that's the artwork. And then there. And John Zorn Spillane, which is it's only 4 songs, one of which is 25 minutes long, one's 18 minutes long, and one's 10 minutes long. And they're variations for voice, string quartet, and turntables. So this guy is all over the place. Believe me, he is. Let's cover that one. That was only $3. And like I said, these are practically new. This is the most used one. It has a little crack in the jewel case, but that's about it. And this one here is music based on the movies of Goddard and Spillane by John Zorn. So this one here is the Cobra. That's the name of the game that he plays. John Zorn's Cobra, live at the Knitting Factory in New York. Just cool shit, man. I'm not gonna open each one of them like I was. It just takes too long. This is John Zorn String Quartets for $3. Cool CD. Definitely has a taste for the macabre, you know. This one here is Naked City Gran Guigno. Sort of reminds me of what's that album? Oh shit, I can't remember. Anyway, sorry. Really graphic pictures. Spy vs. Spy, where he does renditions and adaptations of Ornette Coleman. That's pretty cool. I haven't listened to this yet, but that was only $3. I mean, there's the back. There are the people who are playing on it. The Big Gun Down. John Zorn plays the music of Ennio Morricone, which is fucking cool too. I mean, you know, the Big Gun Down on the Nonesuch label. And there's some artwork. Another Cobra, John Zorn Game Pieces, Volume 2. Yeah. This guy seems like an institution unto himself. This one was $4. All together, all the CDs, I still have 4 or 5 to show. They all came to $75, which is a steal for somebody, you know, that you really want to check out. It's Cobra 3, Volume 3. This is Masada. There's 2 versions of this. This is John Zorn, Dave Douglas, Greg Cohn, and Joey Barron. And this is 2. I'm missing 1, I think. Or maybe it's here. I don't know. This one I listened to this one, and this is really quite accessible. This is beautiful, kind of jazzy kind of stuff. And he has one of my favorite guitarists of all time, Bill Frisell, playing on this. This is live in Paris Basel in 1989. New live interpretations of compositions by Kenny Dorham, Hank Mobley, Sonny Clark, Freddie Red, and John Patton. Misha Mangelberg, too. So, really neat artwork. This is on the, I think Derek mentioned this, it's on the Hat Art label, or Hat, well, this is Hat Art, but. And this one here is Rituals for $2. I think it's just one song, yeah, 26 minutes and 35 seconds. There's voice, flute, alto flute, piccolo, clarinet, bass clarinet, bassoon, percussion, wind machines, water, bull roars, grave digging, fishing reels, paper, bowls of bark, BBS, bird calls, piano, harpsichord, violin, cello, bass, violin. This is just chock full of instruments. Beautiful artwork. And the last one, this is like a 15-minute video. This one here is called Music in Sacred Light, John Zorn. It comes in this really wonderful, like, it's got, I don't know how to show that properly. I guess you can see it. And then it's also embossed on the back too. And this is just called Music in Sacred Light. I get a feeling this one's going to be really good. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward. I will report back as some of this shit really blows my mind. Actually, all the stuff I've heard already has. So I know I've made a good purchase, and I'm happy I made it. And yeah, I got a lot of music to listen to. Oh, I also picked up a couple other CDs these ones were from Second Spin. I picked up Cecil Taylor on the Celeste. Is it? Oh wait, sorry, Candide. Sorry. Candide record label, Cell Walk for Celeste. Can't wait to dive into this too. See what I mean by like CDs being somewhat cheap for like cool stuff, you know? And this one here, I was surprised at this. I expected like a lot more music, but this is all cut and paste sort of radio collage stuff by Sun City Girls. It's called Carnival Folklore Resurrection. Really cool stuff. Really, oh shit, there goes the CD. Anyway. Everything's falling out. Oh man. Alright, sorry. Okay. Alright, I hope you made it through the video, guys. This is one of my longest videos in a while. But John Zorn, just for strictly, I guess, for John Zorn fans, of which I'm pretty sure I'm going to become a big fan of once I get through all this music. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to really soak in it though. I'm not going to just rush through it. I just wanted to show them. I don't know, I have this thing I just want to show the music and stuff, but yeah, I can't wait to dive into it. So thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, you should get a prize. Thanks a lot. Bye.